Hello, my name's Jessica Stanbury, and I brought you here to the ancient Roman walls of Ithaca, which is today called Exeter, because it was here where my passion for ancient history and archaeology really grew. And I guess it was when I visited the site when I was at primary school, about 9 or 10 years old, and I thought, wow, I'm standing where an ancient Roman would have stood 2,000 years ago. I wonder what they were wearing, what they were doing, and most of all, why these big walls were built. So, having a great teacher at school really enthused me to study classics, and I was lucky enough to get the Headmaster's Award for Academic Achievement, and he really encouraged me to look at degrees in ancient history or classics, and I managed to find one right here on my doorstep in Exeter, where I studied ancient history and archaeology. And this really opened my eyes to different areas of history, which I'd been oblivious to before. And I was able to take part in an archaeological dig in the Mitchell prehistoric Indian village, where I could see a different side to archaeology. Now, I guess I'd always watched the archaeological programmes on telly, but I never really appreciated the feeling that you get when you pick up an artefact and think, wow, I'm the first person to see this for hundreds, maybe thousands of years. And that feeling is just amazing. I felt privileged almost. And from this, I decided to do another archaeological dig, which I sourced myself, which was for the Grampas Heritage Site, and this was in Bulgaria. And this was great fun. It was really opened my eyes to the real world of archaeology. I had to get my hands dirty and got big muscles, but it was great fun. And again, it was right in the centre of a park, just like this, where the locals just seemed oblivious to the ancient ruins which were there. And it reminded me a lot of Exeter, actually, because there were huge walls, bigger than this, which surrounded the town, and the locals just seemed oblivious to it, whereas I was left there gawping at their size. This dig was great fun. You could really enter the world of real archaeology this time, and I had great fun there, and I was able to talk to the public and kind of bring the site to life by encouraging their enthusiasm, because I feel like the site was maybe a bit neglected beforehand. When I got home, I focused more so on archaeology, and for my last year I had to do a dissertation, and I did an archaeological dissertation which was on Egyptology. This time I focused on the astronomical calendars of the New Kingdom and how the New Year and the inundation of the Nile were represented on them. This was really an amazing experience. It was hard work, there wasn't much written on it, but it was great fun, and I feel like I will explore this further as I get older and as I have more sources, because I really found it interesting. And the Egyptians almost seem to me a bit magical and have a mystical quality to them, and I think Egyptologists still don't really understand them, and I'd like to be part of that to maybe crack the code a little bit. Besides ancient history and archaeology, even though it's a massive passion of mine, I'm also a keen rider. I've been riding for years and years and years since I was younger, and I'm also love being outdoors. I've taken a lot of time to do the Duke of Edinburgh Award scheme, which was great fun, let out my inner Rainiers, and I was able to do lots of other tasks. I took part in swimming for that as well, and I helped out in schools and things with the children. And besides that, I hope you've enjoyed my video. Hopefully I'll speak to you soon. Thank you, bye.